achieve SDG 12, we must decouple economic growth from environmental degradation. Our material footprint is dictated by our dining choices. Today, we examine how shifting from fast food systems to sustainable consumption patterns reduces our domestic material consumption and protects our planet. I am Jed Adrian Nicholas Xavier Rosa Tamayo, grade 9 from the University of the Philippines Rural High School. Today, let's audit the hidden bill that's the environment pays each time we dine out. Can we enjoy a meal out and still support SDG 2 and 12? I drink a lot as a student every day. So I use this 40-ounce flask, which is about half of this 2-liter water jug. Now, this is 2 liters. So, it is about half, or 1.80 liters to be precise. So this, I refill it in the morning before I go to school, and then during lunch I refill it again, another 1.80 liters, and then by dinner I refill it and have some more water. So another 1.80 liters, which is about 3.56 liters. This is 1.5 liters each. So this is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday and Sunday. So now, fast food companies love using single-use plastics like these. Why? Because they're cheap and convenient, of course. When you pick the flask, you are not just doing it to save water. You are stopping garbage like this from getting into landfills. And you are keeping our oceans clean. Me personally, I wouldn't want these in our oceans, since they take 450 years to decompose. Every time you pick up a fork, you're choosing between ocean acidification and a productive agriculture. Which do you want? Today, I'm going to show you why silverware is better than plastic, at least in terms of cutlery. How? By trying to eat this chicken, of course. Let's start with plastic. And you can already see, plastic really isn't reliable. Let's try on the silverware this time. I'm sure it isn't good. Ooh, look at that. Using silverware is better. Why? Because it's chemically inert. Plastics leach chemicals into our food and our water through thermal processing. Now, silverware is perfect. Why? Because it's stable and it doesn't cause unnecessary carbon output. Using it doesn't pass on the carbon to our atmosphere. It's good for long-term use. Hello everyone. This is our final experiment. Here, I have 2 different dishes. The first is fast food, completely processed, and they represent a linear take, make, waste model. Now, what does this mean? They want speed over anything. This means that they have a massive carbon footprint and are not great for the whole world. Now, in comparison to this, farm-to-table dining is the complete opposite. Most local restaurants that are farm-to-table dining based usually go for proximity over anything. This shortens the logistics chain and actually empowers the farmers and people who are responsible for food security around the world. So for me, this is where I'm at. Now, here for farm-to-table dining, we have 2 pieces of whole grain wheat bread, a fresh tomato, some cheese, some lettuce, and for dessert, of course, we have lychee and mangoes. Now, for our water, we have a full water goblet here. Let's make our sandwich. Lettuce, cheese, tomato, and our bread. Just for me. Here, meanwhile, for fast food, we have a water bottle, plastic cutlery, a paper placemat on top of your plastic one, the food, and of course, the dessert. Now, while the food from fast food chains might taste good, I myself can't really stomach the fact knowing that there's so much carbon footprint that came from just this McChicken alone. Even if this is paper, it doesn't mean that it's good for the environment. All the ingredients for this have to go through international shipping and whatnot. So, even if it may go look like good food on the inside, that doesn't exactly mean that it is healthy for you and the environment. Finally, let's move on to the dessert. Look at all this. That's so much sugar. The ingredients behind this are unhealthy for you and the environment. There's so much refined chemicals, and ultra-processed foods like these are not good for your body. Look at all of this waste from just fast food dining compared to this from farm to table. I think I know who my mind is on for who's better for the environment. Mindful dining isn't just our choice, it's our way to help. By reducing our waste and choosing local, we align our lifestyle with the targets of SDG 2, 12, and even 13.2 to 3. This represents the natural carbon sink that we protect when we dine out with intentionality. Now, being an eco-friendly diner doesn't mean just staying home and eating there all the time. It means that you and I choose the food that feeds us and the future and doesn't just fill the landfill. Your next meal is a vote. Make it count.